A golf crew that ruled YouTube felt unbreakable. Their videos got millions of views, big brands chased them, and fans loved every minute. But then 2 stars left, and everything changed. Something suspicious happened inside the group, and the truth behind those departures is bigger than anyone expected. Good Golf originated when Garrett Clark, who operated the GM Golf channel, began uploading trick shots and course challenges. The group formed gradually as Clark brought in other golfers including Micah, Grant Horvat, Matt Scharf, Steven Castaneda, and Tom Bubby Breyer. Each member contributed distinct elements to the collective's content. Morris provided competitive golf expertise. Horvat offered technical skill and on-camera presence. Scharf handled comedic elements. The group's unpolished chemistry attracted viewers who found traditional golf coverage too formal. The channel's subscriber count climbed from thousands to millions between its early years and 2023. Their videos featured match play formats, course challenges, and collaborative content that differed markedly from instructional golf videos or tournament coverage. The group's growth coincided with increased interest in golf content among younger demographics, particularly during and after 2020. In 2023, Good Golf announced a partnership with Callaway Golf. The agreement extended beyond standard sponsorship arrangements. It included custom equipment designs, co-branded apparel lines, and integrated product placements within video content. Callaway Golf, which reported revenues of $4.09 billion in 2023, according to company financial statements, represented a significant corporate partner for a YouTube-based collective. The Callaway partnership changed operational dynamics. Content production schedules became tied to product release timelines, videos incorporated specific equipment showcases, merchandise drops aligned with corporate marketing calendars. These changes represented a shift from the spontaneous filming approach that characterized the group's earlier content. Grant Horvat had established himself as one of the group's most popular members. His golf technique and measured on-camera personality attracted viewers interested in more traditional golf content. By 2023, Horvat had begun expressing interest in content that focused more heavily on skill development and competitive play, rather than entertainment-focused challenges. Micah maintained aspirations for competitive amateur golf. He participated in regional tournaments and worked on game improvement alongside content creation. The daily filming schedule required by Good's content output conflicted with practice time and tournament preparation necessary for competitive golf pursuits. The content direction. Good pursued in 2023 emphasized entertainment value. Videos featured elaborate challenges, guest appearances, and sponsor integrations. This approach maximized view counts and advertising revenue but diverged from the individual goals Morris and Horvat had developed. Online golf communities began noting tensions within the group during mid-2023. Horvat's appearances in group videos decreased slightly. Morris posted content on his personal channel that focused on tournament preparation rather than collaborative challenges. Ownership structure within Good Golf became a point of discussion among followers. Garrett Clark and Matt Scharf, as founding members, reportedly held primary equity positions. Other members who joined later may have operated under different contractual arrangements. When the Callaway partnership brought substantial revenue, questions emerged about profit distribution and decision-making authority. The financial details of the Callaway agreement were not publicly disclosed. However, partnerships of this scale typically involve multi-year commitments, exclusivity clauses, and content quotas. Members with smaller equity stakes would participate in the workload and brand obligations while receiving proportionally less financial benefit from partnership deals. Grant Horvat married in 2023. He began expressing interest in content that aligned with a different lifestyle than constant travel and group filming required. His personal YouTube channel, which he had maintained alongside Good participation, showed increased activity with content focused on course vlogs and skill building rather than entertainment challenges. Micah stated publicly that competitive golf remained his primary goal. He entered several amateur tournaments in 2023 and documented training routines on social media. The time commitment required for Good's filming schedule limited his ability to dedicate hours to practice and tournament play necessary for competitive advancement. Micah announced his departure from Good Golf in late 2022. The announcement came through a video on his personal channel. Morris stated he needed to focus on competitive golf and that the group's content direction no longer aligned with his personal objectives. The statement emphasized mutual respect and gratitude for the experiences shared with the group. Grant Horvat's exit followed several months later. Horvat posted a video explaining his decision to pursue independent content creation.
This decision was the hardest decision I've ever made in my life. And I want to start out by saying I'm forever grateful.
He indicated the group was moving in a different direction than he envisioned for his career. Horvat thanked Good members and viewers, but provided limited specific details about the circumstances surrounding his departure. Good Golf released statements following both departures. The group indicated they had attempted to retain Grant Horvat through negotiations. One statement mentioned they threw the kitchen sink at him, with offers to keep him within the group. These efforts proved unsuccessful. The remaining Good members continued producing content following the departures. They brought in new collaborators and maintained their upload schedule. The channel's subscriber count continued growing, reaching several million subscribers by 2024. Video view counts remained in the hundreds of thousands to millions per upload. Grant Horvat's independent channel expanded rapidly after his departure. His content focused on course vlogs, equipment reviews, and skill development videos. The channel accumulated over 1 million subscribers within months of his exit from Good. Horvat's content style shifted toward more technical golf coverage. Micah Morris pursued competitive amateur golf after leaving the group. He entered tournaments and documented his progression toward professional qualification. Morris maintained a YouTube presence but reduced upload frequency to accommodate practice schedules. His content emphasized tournament preparation and competitive play analysis. The departures sparked extensive discussion within online golf communities. Some viewers supported Morris and Horvat's decisions to pursue individual goals. Others criticized what they perceived as abandonment of the group. Neither Morris nor Horvat has provided comprehensive details about internal disagreements or financial disputes. Both have maintained publicly respectful positions toward Good Golf and remaining members. The lack of specific information has fueled continued speculation about contract terms, equity arrangements, and the nature of any disagreements that may have occurred. The absence of detailed explanations has led online communities to analyze subtle indicators. Fans have examined video timestamps, noting when certain members appeared less frequently. Social media posts have been scrutinized for tone shifts or changes in language when referring to the group. Golf forums have compiled timelines attempting to pinpoint exact moments when relationships may have fractured. This speculation has persisted for months following the departures, with no definitive answers emerging from any party involved. Non-disclosure agreements are common in business partnerships of this magnitude. Such agreements typically prevent parties from discussing financial terms, internal disputes, or proprietary business information. If NDAs were part of Good's operational structure, they would legally prohibit detailed public discussion of the circumstances surrounding the exits. This would explain the carefully worded statements released by all parties. The Good Golf situation illustrates challenges that emerge when creative collectives transition into business entities. Friendship-based groups that generate substantial revenue face decisions about ownership structure, creative control, and individual versus collective goals. When partnerships with major corporations introduce additional obligations, these tensions can intensify. Small creator groups often begin without formal business structures. Early revenue may be split informally or reinvested directly into equipment and production costs. As channels grow, however, legal entities must be established. Decisions about incorporation, equity distribution, and voting rights become necessary. These structural choices, often made quickly during growth phases, can create imbalances that become problematic when significant revenue enters the picture. Corporate partnerships introduce layers of complexity that informal agreements cannot address. Brands require contracts that specify content deliverables, exclusivity terms, and usage rights. When one member holds majority ownership, they effectively control whether the group accepts or declines such partnerships. Other members may be bound by these decisions despite having different preferences about brand alignment or content obligations. YouTube creator collectives frequently encounter similar dynamics. Groups like Dude Perfect, Yes Theory, and other collaborative channels have navigated questions about member roles, profit distribution, and creative direction as their channels have grown. The balance between group identity and individual ambitions becomes more complex as revenue increases and corporate partnerships emerge. Dude Perfect has kept the same 5-member lineup since 2009, supported by early structural stability. Yes Theory saw its first major change in 2019 when Matt Dager left to pursue independent work. Other creator groups have faced even greater disruption. The Try Guys restructured after a 2022 controversy, and Smosh sold to Mythical Entertainment years after its founder split. Good Golf continues producing content with remaining members, adding new collaborators and maintaining major partnerships. Departed members Grant Horvat and Micah built independent careers without public conflict. Their exit showed how success, sponsorships, and creative pressure can strain even strong collectives.